Yo, this is the satisfying downfall of Roblox by Cameron. Shout out to Killer Cam. Um, Roblox made the dumb mistake, and I understand the thought process behind it, but the way they went about it was crazy. They made the dumb mistake of getting rid and banning the guy who was on Roblox that was basically catching predators. Now, I do know from watching a lot of Chris Hansen and seeing a lot of other predator chasers out there that they do fuck up a lot of investigations, right? It's not hard to understand why they don't want them on the platform doing it. However, the way they went about it is crazy because they made it seem like they want to protect the predators more than the actual kids on the platform.
We all know about Roblox. It's one of the most popular online games in the world.
Indeed.
And if you've never played it before, then you've at least probably heard of it from a friend, or maybe even your kids might play this game. A lot of young people actually play this game. In fact, roughly 60% of the player base is under the age of 16. And since this game does have a large player base of underage kids and teens, unfortunately, it attracts a lot of predators. And there's many stories online that you could find about these online predators, like this one right here, where this 27-year-old man groomed a 10-year-old girl on Roblox, took her to Discord, had her say her address, and he ended up kidnapping her at her house, taking
What the I would beat somebody's. Oh my God. Oh my God, yo. The fact that it got to that point, the fact that this little girl had Discord at 10 years old. No, 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 no. You can only do so much, but as a parent, you gotta do more, bro.
her 100 miles away. And sadly enough, this happened back in April of this year. And that's only one of the many, many, many Roblox predator stories. Now, Roblox knows about this predator problem, and they've tried to combat against this by implementing many things, like this AI chat surveillance called Sentinel that essentially analyzes messages and detects grooming patterns across chat behaviors. In fact, within the first half of 2025, it has already resulted in 1,200 reports to the U.S. National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Another thing Roblox has implemented is age verification, stricter age-gated content. They've even expanded their parental tools and controls. But unfortunately, none of this is enough to protect against these predators.
And I don't know if there will ever be enough. There will be like good measures to stop a lot of it. But I don't know if there will ever be enough because with the way the internet is now, it's so easy to find a way into things now. Like if I want to read an article and it's hidden behind a gateway or a paywall, I can find a way around it. Like don't want to see ads, I can find a way around it. Like same thing with like access to like kid-friendly spaces. Like YouTube implemented like the whole YouTube Kids thing where you can't post comments. That's cool, you know. So you will have to make it so like kids just can't talk in games, but that ruins a lot of like the fun aspect for kids and stuff. Like and in gaming in general. Like so, I don't know. I don't play enough Roblox to know about how they go about it, but it's definitely will never be enough for sure.
Because predators are adapting. AI is pretty limited. You can lie about your age to get through these age gates, or even you can avoid the age verification. And the human review system is just too slow to prevent immediate danger. And since none of this is really working the best, you would think that Roblox's focus would be on trying their hardest to figure out how to make this work better, correct? Wrong. Because their CEO wants to focus on making their platform a dating website for adults.
What the fuck did I just say? Roblox CEO wants adults to go on dates in game. What? With this higher maturity rating, Roblox is able to provide experiences that feature intense violence, realistic blood, crude humor, alcohol, and romantic themes. In order to access these, players over the legal age are required. Once though, however, Roblox CEO hopes the platform can provide a cozy space for relationships to bloom. Through movie screenings, concerts, mixers, all hosted in the virtual space, adults can get to know another and on a more intimate level. Bazuki, I don't know how to say his name, is a solution to a modern problem. A loneliness epidemic, as he called it. Bro, you're fucking tweaking. If anybody wanted to get some ass, they better go download one of these apps and find a way if you can't go outside. Right? if you meet somebody on Roblox and you finding a date from that, you're part of the problem. Okay, you're part of the people who's gonna be reported because there's no way in hell you should be trying to get a date in fucking Roblox. What are we doing in 2025?
And what makes it weirder is that
It's like a
majority
Black
of this
Mirror
game's player
episode.
base is kids and teens, yet they're trying to make this big push for dating. With all these cases of predators on their game, they think the best idea is to implement online dating for adults. Like, it's very stupid in my
Like, I get them wanting to expand their content to go to more adults because right now it's mainly just kids playing it. I know a lot of content creators are adults. You know, I know a lot of adults play it too, but not as many as these kids. So I know they want to get more people in there so they can spend more money. But going about it this way, why? No.
my opinion. Now, they're claiming that with this online dating feature that you would have to age verify with an ID, and they're basically doing this to stop the younger kids from joining in. So this thing is sectioned off for adults only. But the huge problem with that is that it's not that easy because there's definitely going to be some kids that age verify with their parents' ID, unfortunately. Yep. And then once they get past that wall, boom, they're cooked. So it's pretty stupid for them to have this big push to like make their game somewhere that adults can date when a majority of the fan base is kids, you know? And the CEO, Dave Baszucki, claims that he wants to do this to combat against this loneliness epidemic, when in reality, this man should be focused on trying to figure out ways to stop these predators. You can't even stop predators, yet you think you could stop kids from joining in on this dating feature. It's insane. Now, since Roblox doesn't really have this predator problem under control, there's been players within the community that have taken it into their own hands to catch these predators and get them arrested. One of those people being a YouTuber by the name of Schlep, who was recently sent a cease and desist and IP ban across all of his accounts on Roblox because he was catching predators, and Roblox apparently thinks that it puts their players in danger.
This video isn't going to be your typical video. This video is actually a call for help, and I need everybody to share this video.
I'm trying to see from their perspective, like, it could be an danger to kids. If somebody get caught up by him and on the platform, they already had his kid information, they could just randomly burst out into a scared rage and might go hurt that kid. You know, because he's nowhere near these people, at least I assume. But like, once they get caught, you don't know what they're gonna do. We've seen it from time to time on Chris Hansen, on other YouTubers. Like, we've seen it happen a lot. So like, I do understand Roblox reasoning, but I don't understand the way they went about it at all.
Roblox Corporation has sent a cease and desist letter to me, a 22-year-old, versus a multi-billion-dollar company, threats of litigation, because I catch predators on their platform. Within the last year, me and my team have gotten 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Almost all of them have admitted to doing this before to other Roblox users. Every account that I've owned on Roblox since I was 8 years old has been terminated. Accounts that we were actively talking to predators on have now been banned off of Roblox. What Roblox did could potentially stop some predators from facing real-life consequences. Not to mention that Roblox has made a very firm stance that I can no longer access the Roblox platform anymore, which I want to make clear at the start of this video. I will not be accessing Roblox in any capacity at this point further unless Roblox says otherwise.
Which is very weird, because how are you going to send a cease and desist, essentially getting mad at the guy for pred catching on your platform, when he wouldn't have to do this if you guys just moderated your game better?
That's the major point that I think everybody agrees upon. If the moderation on the platform was better, if the kids were being protected better, even though I know it's hard, but there's more ways you can go about it. It really is. Like, we was doing this back in the day on other kid-friendly websites. There's ways to go about it, but you're not doing it, and you're not seeing it, and we're not seeing you do enough. So, yeah, the blame is going to fall back on you every single fucking time. You might blame him because he put in certain actions, and maybe he's doing certain things risky. Sure, but you're not doing enough.
Instead of focusing on trying to get more adults on the platform to date, focus on moderating your game better. If anything, it kind of looks like Roblox is trying to protect these predators. It's very odd. And it's not like Schlep is one of those pred catchers that meets up with a predator and then beats them down to a pulp and then leaves. This man is...
Because we've seen those a lot too. And those are like counterproductive as well. Like, I seen so many of like just dudes getting punched on. And of course, punch a predator. Let me say this. I am all about punching a predator. However, I do know that does not help the case. So the fact that I understand that and they didn't or they don't care, you got to go through the proper channels if you want to do it properly. So you can't just be knocking out predators and hoping they go to jail. That's not really how that works. Unfortunately, I wish that was how it worked.
Actually getting these predators arrested. Like he said, within this year, he's gotten 6 arrested. That's 6 less predators on Roblox. Yet Roblox somehow sees this as a problem, but they don't see any problem in trying to make their platform a dating site. Like, what? It makes absolutely no sense at all. In the video, he also talks about how when he was a kid, he was groomed on Roblox by a developer who would use his power and status over him and showed him weird things like gore and other NSFW content. And he explained how this really got to him and he ended up making an attempt to take his own life. And in the hospital, his mother contacted Roblox. And guess what they did? Absolutely nothing. They brushed her off, and then this developer ended up grooming more and more victims before Roblox banned him years later. Like, Roblox is truly a sick company. Like, I swear, Roblox doesn't seem to care about the people playing the game. All they care about is the player count.
That's any company. Like, I feel like that's every company. Like, I don't think there's a single company. I feel like Nintendo does the most, right? But even then, I wouldn't say that Nintendo puts kids first. Like, they want to do the most to protect kids. They sometimes they do super the most unnecessary stuff. But good, keep doing that shit. To be honest, but it still will never be enough, and it still won't be their main focus. Main focus will always be the bag, the money. Like, these companies don't care about us. They don't care about human lives. They don't care about human feelings. They don't care about none of that. Are you still paying or not? If not, move out my way. Next customer. Like, that's it. That's it.
That's quite literally it. And it's crazy because Schlepp has viewers reaching out to him, telling him thank you for getting the person.
You got my groomer arrested is a crazy title for my email. But good shit.
That they were groomed by arrested. Yet Roblox thinks this is harmful to their player base. You know what they don't find harmful though? Public bathroom simulator where naked.
Yo, and the maturity rating. Wait. The maturity rating is moderate. Hello.
Kids can shower together, and that has millions of plays. They don't find the word lolly harmful because you can use that word in the game. It's not a banned word or anything.
This is a kid's website, by the way. Well, they don't want it to be, but it is. It really is. Like, come on.
And if you're unfamiliar with what a lolly is, it's basically a sexually explicit underage cartoon character, which it's disgusting. Yet Roblox doesn't see a problem with that. Roblox also doesn't see a problem with this game called Dollhouse Roleplay, which is linked to an group based on what the FBI says. Like, it's truly insane. What's also crazy is that in this video, Schlepp also talked about this pred catch that they did, and they got this predator arrested. And this predator had weird videos of babies on his phone.
Hey, what's up? So we're here with your Roblox developer, right? Hello. Yep. We're about to do the wipe on his phone. We're going to get rid of the child pornography on your phone, right? Okay. How many images do you think we have to get rid of your phone?
About like 30 or 40.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly.
And what's the game coming out that you got on Roblox soon?
Undertale.
Hell yeah, we're gonna make this game successful.
But he didn't get a cease and desist.
What the fuck was that video? How did this happen? How did this meetup happen? What I'm assuming he got caught, and like this is the predator catcher, and then he's like, yo, I'm here. He's doing the whole I'm cool about it, and we're just gonna like go about our day. And I know they use the word Roblox developer, but I think that's like, so you can create your own games on Roblox. So it's not like an actual game developer studio where like a Naughty Dog or like a Microsoft Bethesda, where they have their own in-house developer. This is more like a kind of like a freelance developer web. That's what Roblox developers are. At least the ones that we know that make the games like all the time. So like, but just look at him, yo. Look at him, yo. And then you're gonna make a Undertale Roblox game. Get the fuck out of here, weird niggas. Weird niggas. And your fro fucked up.
Undertale. Hell yeah, we're gonna make this game successful.
And he high-fived him afterwards. This is gross, yo. All of this is weird. I don't want nothing to do with this.
But he didn't get a cease and desist, yet the person who's trying to stop people like this got a cease and desist and banned. Make it make sense, Roblox. That makes absolutely no sense. Now I'm gonna link Schlepp's video in the description if you guys want to check it out. I don't want to like just play the entire video on my channel because I want people to go check it out on his channel. Now that video has popped off, and right now it's currently sitting at 4 million views. And ever since then, Roblox has been under a lot of fire,
Deservedly
which rightfully so. I mean, it looks like they're trying to protect some predators, if we're being real. But they've been under so much fire that they've lost $12 billion in market cap. And also they have many creators leaving their Roblox Star program, which is
this is what I saw. One big One big Roblox creator like made a Twitter video that I saw. He's saying he's leaving the content creator program and stuff like that, like, but he don't agree with their actions. And that's what's gonna change these companies' minds. If they lose money, like, they're gonna speak out, they're gonna make some changes. They're not necessarily gonna backtrack on what they did, because look at the NFL with Colin Kaepernick and stuff like that. They're just gonna change the way they go about certain things for the future. So unfortunately, Schlepp might be a martyr, where like he's just fucked over from Roblox, but the future of Roblox could change for the better. But yeah, he's just gonna be the catalyst, unfortunately. In my opinion, that's what I think.
For Roblox content creators. You also got the state of Louisiana suing Roblox, claiming it's overrun with predators and prioritizes user growth and profits over child safety, which, if we're being completely real, they do. You also got US Congressman Ro Khanna, I think that's how you pronounce his name, sorry if I butchered that, who's working with Schlepp and another YouTuber, Creekcraft, to improve child safety on Roblox.
Hi everyone, I've got to say the support for our movement to hold Roblox accountable has been overwhelming. We need to continue to push to make sure Roblox has greater child safety protections, listens to millions of parents across this country, and works in a better way with law enforcement.
This audio is fried.
Look, this is not a new fight for me.
But he's spitting.
In 2017, I introduced the Internet Bill of Rights. That would have required companies like Roblox to have an independent audit and to have transparency and disclosures to the public.
Oh, you know, them businesses weren't going for that. Boy, they lobbied the fuck out of that bill. That bill was not going through. they was not gonna do that. Hell no.
Get to 1 million petition signatures. Let's hold Roblox and social media companies accountable to protect our kids.
And this petition has gotten over 100,000 signatures. And when you think this can't get any crazier, they're summoning the Avengers out here. They got this man, Chris Hansen, coming out of retirement, investigating the scene.
You may have heard that my streaming crime network, True Blue, and I are investigating the exploitation of children on the popular gaming platform Roblox. Well, it's absolutely true, and we're deep into it. I've already interviewed law enforcement investigators and victims of this horrible activity. And we have some collaborators, some people who've been working in this space, including Schlepp, who have committed to help us in this endeavor. Will Roblox actually say anything about it? Will it make any changes? We're gonna do our best.
Shout out motherfucking Chris Hansen, yo. Like the GOAT of this, which is funny to say. They thought they could quietly get rid of Schlepp, but he's only like a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Most people think YouTubers are that famous, but they're not that famous. At least like the middle tier to bottom ones. So you got to be like 10 to like 20 million plus subscribers to be like famous. And even then, that's not necessarily the case. So like they probably thought they could push it to the side and it'll go quiet after a couple of weeks. Nah, it's finna get worse and worse when these documentaries keep coming out. It's finna get worse for you, gang. You better start talking and start trying to fix it.
To hold them accountable. Stay tuned. We're working hard on this project.
You know it's bad when this man, Chris Hansen, comes out the woodworks to help. They got this man pulling a Tom Brady. He's coming out of retirement to get another ring. And the saddest part about this is that Roblox doubled down and has announced that they are banning vigilante predator hunters as a whole, claiming that they put their community at a greater risk, when in reality, they don't. They're helping you guys.
I slightly disagree with that. Some of them are doing the job, but as we know, with some of these predators that just want to beat up people because they're also hungry for clout. Yeah, they're not really helping. They're just kind of exposing people, and then they go back into their daily life and do the same thing over and over again because they don't get any type of fucking penalties or anything because they went about it the wrong way. So not everybody is Schlep who actually is doing the work and doing it diligently, I assume, or Chris Hansen. I think a lot of these people aren't doing it the right way. So I can't necessarily say that they you know, are doing it. They're helping the platform because not everybody is.
Their community at a greater risk, when in reality they don't. They're helping you guys. You guys just don't see that because all you guys see is profit. That's all y'all care about. David Bazuki could care less if Predators overran his game as long as the player count is high.
Why every CEO guy like got the same archetype? I mean, I guess you gotta be a CEO, you gotta like fit the build, I guess, but they all got the same archetype.
He does not care about anything but that. You also had a Roblox chief safety officer, Matthew Kaufman, who sold over $800,000 worth of company stock shortly after the company sent a cease and desist to Schlep. Like, that man knew straight off the bat that this was going to be a huge dumpster fire.
Smart man. He made out like a bandit. Like a bandit.
And Roblox was going to be tanking after it was sent. That man got up out of there quick. That man sold $800,000 worth. He just knew Roblox was cooked. My overall thoughts, I think Roblox is truly idiotic. Like, let's be real. If you guys are mad at him pred catching, then why don't you guys just do your jobs better so there doesn't have to be vigilantes out there doing your job for you?
Especially when he's a victim himself from your own platform and you did nothing about it. That's the crazy thing about this. He was a victim himself that was on your platform and got groomed on your platform. So he went through the process of healing and dealing with his own trauma. And now he's trying to help other people not go through the same thing that he went through. And you got rid of him the worst way possible. You could have told him to stop. You could have said, yo, the way you're going about this, we don't really like it or appreciate it. If you want to work with us to go, blah, blah, blah. We could talk about it. We can make more ways to come up with better solutions. But the way you're going about it isn't really the best. Then sure, people would have been more favorable towards you, wanted to see the progress y'all would make together. But because y'all such a billionaire company, because y'all don't care about people as people, y'all don't look at them as human beings, like you did this the wrongest way possible. And now you're in a bad situation right now. Roblox will never be fucked. Most people don't know about the situation at all, unfortunately. But yeah, this is just gonna be a big stain on y'all for a long time. So y'all better figure something out to like smooth it over or hopefully fix it.
Like, it'd be completely different if this man was out there putting the Batman beats on these Predators and not getting them arrested or anything. But this man Schlep is out here getting these Predators arrested. He's gotten 6 this year, and he's creating a safer environment, yet Roblox thinks this is harmful to their player base. Overall, Roblox, do your jobs better instead of trying to get adults to date on your platform. Also, parents, make sure to monitor your kids on Roblox so they don't end up in any trouble. Because
this is the number one thing. Monitor. See what they're doing, but do your due diligence as a parent and make sure they're not doing stupid shit. I'm not even a fucking parent now. I understand that.
Also, parents, make sure to monitor your kids on Roblox so they don't end up in any trouble, because from what it seems like, Roblox doesn't care about the safety of your child. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. All that being said, this is going to wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. Free that boy Schlep. Twitch Cameron WAK, Twitter Cameron WAK, Instagram Cameron WAK, Discord link in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen. All that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Cameron, and I'm out.
Shout out Cameron, man. Killer Cam. Excellent video. Roblox is fucking dumb, and they deserve a lot of the feedback that they've gotten. My only issues is that I do agree that some predators, that some people who catch predators do cause a lot of strife where it's unnecessary and cause more trouble than it's worth. However, that is not what Schlep was doing. That's not what Chris Hansen be doing. That's not what people be thinking about. When we think about the ones who be just putting the beats on people, yeah, we know they shouldn't be around, right? They doing it all wrong, and like I keep saying this. So like, Schlep was one of them ones. Apparently, I haven't seen his content. I hope he was one of them ones. But yeah, that'll be video, man. Link will be in the description, and I'm out. Peace.